of the Schoolboy by William Blake. The Schoolboy is a lyrical and deeply emotional poem by William Blake, where he takes on the voice of a young boy who expresses his feelings about school, nature, freedom, and the joys of youth. The poem is more than just a reflection of a child's dislike for school. It is a strong criticism of how the rigid education system can suppress a child's natural growth and happiness. In the very first stanza, the boy expresses his love for waking up early on a summer morning. He describes the cheerful songs of birds on every tree, the distant sound of a huntsman's horn, and the sweet music of the skylark singing. The beauty of nature fills him with joy, and he feels a deep connection with the world around him. These morning moments, surrounded by nature's music, are pure bliss for the boy. He says, "Oh, what sweet company," emphasizing how nature is his true companion and teacher. However, this joyful tone quickly changes in the second stanza. The boy now speaks of how being forced to go to school on such a lovely morning takes all his joy away. He refers to the watchful eye of a tired and strict teacher under which the children must sit all day. Instead of singing and playing, the children spend their hours sighing and feeling hopeless. School, to him, feels like a prison where imagination and happiness are slowly drained. In the third stanza, the boy confesses that he often sits in school feeling weak, tired, and filled with anxiety. He cannot enjoy reading, nor can he take pleasure in learning, which he refers to as the bower, a shelter or peaceful place, which now feels anything but comforting. He feels worn out, like a plant beaten down by constant rain, which he calls the dreary shower. The next stanza contains one of the most powerful metaphors in the poem. Blake compares a child to a bird that is born for joy. Just like a bird cannot sing freely when it is locked in a cage, a child too cannot be joyful and creative when burdened by fear and restriction. The boy's tender spirit, like wings that are meant to fly, begins to droop. He loses touch with the happiness and excitement of youth, his youthful spring. In the fifth stanza, the boy addresses his parents directly. He uses imagery of nature again, talking about buds being nipped and blossoms being blown away. These represent children whose happiness and growth are destroyed too early. If parents and society strip away a child's joy during their early years with too much pressure and sorrow, he asks, how can one expect them to grow fruitfully later in life? The final stanza is a deep reflection. The boy questions how there can be a joyful summer, or how fruits can ripen if grief and sadness have already destroyed the spirit in spring. Here, summer stands for maturity and fulfillment, and spring stands for childhood. If childhood is full of sorrow, how can adult life bear good fruit? And if sorrow dominates youth, how can we enjoy the later blessings of life when the blasts of winter or old age arrive? Through this poem, William Blake is not just sharing a schoolboy's complaints. He is presenting a profound truth about human growth. Children, like plants and birds, need freedom, joy, and natural surroundings to flourish. When we impose a rigid, joyless system on them too early, we risk destroying their creativity, curiosity, and spirit. In conclusion, The Schoolboy is both a beautiful praise of nature and a strong criticism of traditional education. Blake, as a romantic poet, believed that children learn best from the world around them, through love, freedom, and direct experience of nature. His message is timeless. Let children be free, let them be joyful, and let them grow in harmony with the world, not against it.